Hello and welcome to Odds on Ligue and Matchday 34. And we had so many news at the weekend. We have Toulouse winning the Coupe de France 5-1 against Nantes, and we had PSG in turmoil with Messi almost out of the club going to Saudi Arabia. Everything happening in France. Alain Valnegri, hello.
Hello, Edu. Yes, and Monaco probably out of the champions. That's a really strange defeat at home against Montpellier. Not in a serious trouble, and we will be see the next stage about Paris Saint-Germain. What will be the summer in Paris? Because I think we will be see a lot of movement.
Well, hot summer for sure. The good news comes for Olympique Marseille, only 5 points away from PSG. Also, Lens probably qualifying for the next Champions League. And on Saturday, we have Lens Olympique Marseille. So let's analyze all the games. As always, I want to know your opinion. So leave your comments, your tips, and don't forget, support us. Press the like and subscribe. And now let's go on with the show. And the first game we have on Saturday is Nice-Rennes, two teams that are not happy with their season. That's for sure. They both won in the previous weekend, but they are not in European spots. Very disappointing, the season for both of them. But Rennes, they still have some options to qualify for Europe. Alain, even though Nice comes as favorite for this game, 2.7.
Yes, it's typical in Ligue 1 when the team go to the Europe, they have problem in during the season. We see that with Nice, we see that with Rennes, and we see that with Nantes this season. Marseille, when they play in Champions, they have some problem. Monaco too. Now for this game, Nice the season is finished because they don't have some ambition to this last journey, except to give time to the young player. They have a lot of young player in the same academy, and Didier Digard are giving some minutes more to value to and planify the next season. Rennes have an ambition. Rennes must to go to Europe for the squad, for a squad with a lot of potential. They had a lot of problem away this season. Maybe it was the limit of Rennes in this Ligue 1. For this game, Rennes must to attack because Rennes must to catch a positive results. Nice feel comfortable with against team who attack like Rennes. I choose both team to score odds 1.89.
Be careful indeed if you are backing Rennes. They are 13th in the away table, only 4 wins away this season. Really poor. Also very poor Nice, playing at home, only 5 victories in the Allianz Rivière. So it's not a good idea to back any of the teams. Perhaps they both teams to score is a good idea. Next game is Reims Lille, and here we have Lille in good form, 5th in the standings, only 2 points away from Monaco in the 4th spot, so they could target the Europa League spots. And Reims falling in the table. Just a few weeks ago we were talking about records, but it's over and the season is over for them, and 3 consecutive defeats against teams not in great form. Also Clermont, Strasbourg and Rennes. Lille to win 2.15. Alain.
Yes, it's a good option, but my question is to know if Lille can improve away. The last game away in Auxerre, they have a lot of problem with the goal, and they lose important points in the fighting for a European spot. Reims is true they lose the last 3 games. I think Reims is better than the last 3 games we saw. in a game with that type of team like Lille, who will attack a lot. Balogun feel really comfortable. Balogun is fighting for to be one of the best striker in Ligue 1. Lille sometimes they have a limit in personality, and Reims is a team really collective. That is not a team depend of so much so individual player. Is more a strong collective, and I think Reims doesn't will be lose this game. I choose the double opportunity, double chance because the odds are really high. 1.85. Reims doesn't lose against Lille.
A bit of a surprise, Lille, they are ninth in the away table with 6 defeats already this season. Hello, Stephen from Kenya, PP from Uganda, I believe. Hello to everyone following us, and I'm sure if you are a big fan of Ligue 1, you are looking forward to watching Lens Marseille. This is the third against the second. Both teams are in great form. Lens, they beat Toulouse 1-0 in the middle of the week. 6 wins in the last 7 games. They only lost to PSG. And what to say about Olympique? They beat Auxerre, but especially the away form is amazing. 9 victories, 1 draw in the last 10 away games. And they are the underdog for this game.
Yes, Lens is the best local, and PSG, Marseille is the best away team. Difficult to predict this this game. Yesterday we saw a Lens really strong in defensive phase without give space to Toulouse, and able to win 1-0 a game. At the beginning of the season, Lens suffered that type of management of the results, and I think the team increased in that way. They're known to manage the results. Now the question is when there will be down in the score, because after in defense they concede a lot. In a transition team like Olympique Marseille, comfortable when they're played away. I think we will be see goals for this game. Is so difficult to predict 1x x2 because all is open. I choose over 2.5 goals, 1.99.
So difficult indeed to go for the outright market in this game. You chose the goals. Hopefully we see a good game, and well, PSG schedule is very easy until the end of the season, but it's only 5 points. Who knows? On Sunday, we have the rest of the match day, starting with Angers, Monaco. We have to focus on Monaco, the big crisis they are living. They are about to drop even from European spots. They are now 4th, no options to go to the Champions League again, and they were thrashed by Montpellier 4-0 at home. Only 1 victory in the last 4 away games, and it was in Ajaccio. Everything is negative in Monaco, and I believe they still keep the manager, Clermont.
Monaco, the most expert doctor can have a clear idea with where is the problem, because when they go out to the Europe, the team increase, they'll be able to catch really good results against Paris Saint-Germain, against Olympique Marseille, but in the last games there will be they show again the Monaco from the beginning of the season, a team unpredictable, because is able to give the better or the worst things in a game, in a week, in 2 weeks. Is so difficult. Clermont, yes, risk his job. I think Clermont risked the job from the beginning of the season, and the board give the continuity with Clermont, but the results are not good. Monaco is a team built to go to the champions, because the talent, the economy is really good in Monaco. You have a really good mix with young player, with a lot of potential, with expert player like Wissam Ben Yedder, but they have that problem from the beginning of the season. Now Angers played without pressure. The game of Angers are really funny right now, because there will be attack, there will be enjoy, and there will be attack, and we saw that in Rennes in the last journey. I choose over 2.5 goals, because with Monaco we can see Monaco lose 3-0 or Monaco win 5-0. Odds 1.68 for the over 2.5 goals.
Okay, goals. I love what you said, that the economy is good in Monaco. Luckily, there is a place in the world where economy is good, and it has to be in Monaco, of course. Now that is coming the European summer, I'm sure people can enjoy life in Monaco, and perhaps they can enjoy also their local team. Perhaps not playing in the Champions League, but they have still to fight for Europe. And in Europe, we will see Toulouse next season. Why? Because they won the Coupe de France. We expected a close game, 5-1. It was over. You will tell me what happened. Alain, in that game, for this one in Ligue 1 is Ajaccio Toulouse. Difficult to put a bet on this game, because they are not playing for anything pretty much.
Yes, I was really wrong, totally wrong for the final of Cup. Is difficult to found a meaning, because Nantes doesn't enter in the field in the first half. I don't remember a final with 4 goals in the first half for a team. And Toulouse played really well. Toulouse played well yesterday with turnover, especially in the middle of the field, where they have the best player. Toulouse are in a really positive way. It was more than 60 years they don't win a trophy, and they won the French Cup. Ajaccio, the season is finished for Ajaccio. You see that in Lille again. The team are not with the head to this final of season. The distance are so far right now to save the category, and Toulouse play with that positivity. They can be relaxed a little and rest after the party of the Coupe de France. I see Toulouse winning. In spite of Toulouse are not so strong away, that have some problem this season, but against this Ajaccio, the odds are so interesting. Toulouse winning 2.25.
Much more interesting is the next one, Auxerre Clermont, because Auxerre, they are still fighting against relegation, only 1 point away from Brest. They lost to Olympique Marseille, but remember that they are in great form, 10 points in the last 12, and Clermont finishing this season in style. They've been safe for so many weeks, but still 5 consecutive victories. They are in the best moment of the season.
Yes, and maybe one of the team in Ligue 1 more able to win 1-0 in the game. Then Clermont compete against every team. Now is a good test against Auxerre, because there will be found a team really strong without the possession, and maybe is the context of the game who Clermont must to improve something, especially for the next season. Auxerre are in a really positive streak. Auxerre catch another point last weekend. They have that skills to make play bad the another team. That one is key for this team, and I think Auxerre will be will be catch point in this game. I made a mistake, sorry, they lose against Marseille, but there was really near to catch point in Marseille. But in spite of that, I think Auxerre will be catch point. I choose the X, the crazy odds about this week, because I see not a lot of goals, and I choose the draw, the double opportunity 1x for Auxerre is a good choice too, because I think Clermont will be winning in Auxerre Sunday.
Okay, Victor is also going for a draw in this Auxerre Clermont. Murat is going for both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. For the relegation battle, we also have Lorient Brest. We are doing this video on Wednesday, and still we have to watch Brest Nantes, key game also for the relegation battle that we analyzed in our previous video. But this one is also important. 3 consecutive draws for Brest when they are playing away. And what to say about Lorient? Alain, they were winless in the previous 5 games. They went to the Parc des Princes and they won.
Yes. Well, the biggest surprise about the last journey with Monaco is a really hot derby. Is a really the rivalry are really strong between both teams, and Lorient will be fight this game in spite of they don't have some ambition for the end of the season. Now Brest. We record Wednesday, and we doesn't have the results about Brest. Not another dramatic game. Brest are in a very good moment. They recover some collective feeling. Who need the team, especially without the ball. Maybe now they have some difficulty to score. It's not the best part of the Eric Roy management. But Brest need point. I think Brest will be lose against this Lorient, because Lorient accept the game in Paris. Lorient, the second part of the season is difficult. I predict for the motivation, and I think Brest will be Brest winning X no bet odds 2.00.
Okay, draw no bet for Brest, at least to catch a victory, and if there is a draw, you get a stake refund. And key game also for the relegation is Nantes Strasbourg. Let's see how they swallow that tough defeat in the Coupe de France final, but they were also really poor in Ligue 1, even at home. 5 winless games for Nantes when they were playing at home. In Ligue 1, for Strasbourg, also involved in the relegation battle, they lost to Lyon. But before they were getting good results, Alain, and luckily for Strasbourg, after this game, they have Nice, which could be tricky, but it's okay, and Troyes. So they had kind of an easy schedule for Strasbourg to stay away from the bottom 4.
Yes, the question is, what about Nantes? It's really strange, the season of Nantes. First part of the season, a lot of problem. The team are in the fighting against relegation. In January, the team improved a lot. I think I remember that they do 7 or 8 clean sheet in 10 games. Sorry, and the team go out about the relegation spot. And from February, Nantes is in involution, really bad, because that one is something to be. We need to analyze the mentally ill about Nantes right now, and the team are really weak. We see that in the final of Coupe de France, and Strasbourg improved. There still to have this discontinuity from the beginning of the season, but the team, especially in the relationship with the goal, the team is are be able to score against every team. Not will be attack, not will be found some space. Strasbourg defend not very well. They concede a lot of occasion. I choose both teams to score for this dramatic game. Odds 1.80.
Okay, same tip as Victor. Actually, both teams to score. Murat is going for a draw or first half draw. Usually in this dramatic game, as you call it, Alain,
Yes.
we see a lot of draws because they are very afraid of losing. But perhaps a draw is not enough, especially for Nantes. And we have two more games. Lyon. Montpellier is the next one with Lyon 6 points away from European spots, winning 4 out of the last 5 games, last one away in Lamennais against Strasbourg. And Montpellier, they beat Monaco, they beat Rennes in the last 2 games without conceding, actually, and this is strange for Montpellier.
Yes, in the last 10 games is top 3 about Ligue. If we check the point in the last 10 games, Lyon is the team who I have most difficulty from the beginning of the season to predict his game. Lyon is a disappointed season for Lyon, because Lyon is a team need to be in the European spot, and this season they failed that. It's true the team is really young, but players like Lacazette, Tolisso, Lovren, Anthony Lopez are expert, and that one doesn't mean a good season for the club of Jean-Michel Aulas. Montpellier, very good team. They found a really interesting defensive balance. They found goal. YE is one of the surprise about this season in Ligue 1. Montpellier feel really comfortable without the ball, and after when they're attacking transition, is a team with a lot of player can be found the goal. I think Montpellier will be lose this game. I choose the double chance because the odds are really interesting. Double upper chance x2 2.25.
Okay, another surprise for you, Montpellier getting points out from Lyon. And the last game is Troyes PSG, with PSG again in turmoil. Now is Lionel Messi and his trip to Saudi Arabia, rival of Qatar, the owner of PSG. They didn't like that Messi went there on a business trip, let's say, to Saudi Arabia. Probably, or Messi won't play this game. Hakimi was sent off and they lost to Lorient. Everything is falling apart. It looks like this in PSG in this end of the season. Really sad season for PSG, we can call it.
Yes, sad season with a lot of problem outside of the field. And that one have a repercussion inside of the field. We doesn't see the Galtier ends in this PSG. Galtier doesn't manage really well, I think, this type of vestry, and the team doesn't have an identity when they're played. We're still searching the model of play, the idea of football that Galtier wants with this team. There depends so much about the genius of Messi and Mbappe. And in defensive phase, I think is one of the champions who received more goals in the history in Ligue 1. And that one in Troyes against a team without, the mathematical doesn't send again Troyes in Ligue 2, but the distance is so far, and I think there will be a team of Ligue 2 the next season. From now at the end of the season, the question will be: we choose Mbappe. Mbappe score a goal. It can be an option, but the odds are really, really poor, because he's fighting to win the title of the best striker of the Ligue, or the over 2.75 goals, because we will be seeing goals, and we saw that against Lorient in the last journey. Over 2.75 goals, odds 1.50.
What about perhaps both teams to score, and we see Troyes in the score sheet, as Murat is telling us?
In the first game, they'll be able to score against Paris Saint-Germain, yes.
Okay, 1.75, as we can check in Oddspedia right now. If you think Troyes can score a goal, you could go for this. Victor is also going for that, Troyes to score. Well, Alain Valnegri, this is it for the 34th match day in Ligue 1 in France. Tell me your favorite bet for this match day.
Lyon Montpellier over 175 goals, odds 1.27.
And the ACCA?
The ACCA, Angers Monaco over 2.5 goals. Lens Olympique Marseille over 175 goals. Ajaccio Toulouse over 1.75 goals, and Troyes Paris Saint-Germain, both teams to score for a total 5.59.
That's why you agreed with Victor and Murat. You had it for your ACCA, both teams to score in the Troyes PSG. Well, Alain, this is it. Not many weeks left in Ligue 1, but we are still looking for the champion. We will see if Lens or Marseille are the alternative to PSG. Thanks, everyone. Murat is also thanking you. Alain, see you next week. Just don't forget, press the like and subscribe if you are watching us. Bye-bye.
Ciao.